Oh yeah, what's
Oh
hello?
yeah.
What's going on,
Look,
Action.
guys?
look. I've been trying to get ready for a train trip, and I ain't had a whole lot of chance to take care of me. But I look like shit. But if you're gonna be on camera, I'm gonna be on camera too. There you go. What do you say? Um, look, I even you can tell it's not. It's wear the X Men shirt. Right,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with an X-Men shirt.
well, no, well, see, it's like all my stuff is packed, right? Because I'm gonna be
Yeah.
gone for 10 days. So everything I'd normally wear is in a suitcase right now. So I'm just like random pulling stuff out the closet, right? And,
I mean, I do that every day. I just take out random stuff.
last night it
Whatever's
was
on top,
worse.
right?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
me.
much.
Whatever's on top.
Whatever it doesn't have wrinkles in it.
Yesterday it was even worse. I walked in after being in my grandson's baseball tournament, which they played in pouring rain. I was soaked when I got home, right? And I mean soaked. I peel all these wet clothes off. Right when I'm going to get dry clothes, power goes out.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
now I'm blind reaching in the closet for something. I ended up pulling out a shirt, and it was a Snoopy Merry Christmas shirt. And I didn't
That's
know
funny.
that until this morning when I woke up.
Hey, shirt's a shirt, man.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this one. But hey, we are here today, the Ghost Pepper and I, with a new look. I never interviewed this guy before. I never met this guy, so this is
Yeah,
I hope you
man.
won't regret it.
Looking forward to it,
Okay.
man.
Look, yeah, look. I love when we get new people because we get to share them to our audience, and then we get to pass you around like a fatty to all the other shows in the network, and you get to go out in front of their audiences too.
That'd be awesome. I'm
You
down
see
for
what
that.
we're saying? So, you
Yep.
know, Ghosty, take over for a minute while I do some sharing, because
Sure.
and,
All right, Mr. Eric. So, what made you get into comic books? What made you get into it? Like, what sparked that interest? You know, maybe way back or just last year or whatnot.
Uh, it was definitely way back. It was like way back.
Yeah, me too.
Probably like I feel like I was reading comics probably like when I was in the womb. And that's what it feels like, you know.
did your
But
mom have a collection somewhere that you didn't know about?
Used
no,
to
not my
read to
mom.
him.
No, that's maybe my dad, but maybe not my mom. But ever since I was a little kid, I had like all those, Marvel action figures from the '90s, like those 12-inch ones. Uh, I watched all the cartoons, read all the comics. Justice League Unlimited and Batman the Animated Series, Spider-Man from the
Yeah.
'90s, the X-Men cartoon, all that stuff. And then I remember watching, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. All the stuff that you probably hear from all, people in my generation that grew up with that stuff. Um, and then you throw in Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff into the mix. I love '80s action movies, horror movies, all that stuff. So I feel like all that stuff kind of goes with comics. Especially, I'm also into like rock and metal. So like to me, like all that stuff kind of everybody's in costumes, everybody's got some kind of abilities. Even if you're like, even when you're in Kiss, Gene Simmons spitting blood. I know it's fake, but or him flying to the ceiling or breathing fire. You're like, oh, this guy's like a real life superhero. He's got powers. So everything, coming together like that at an early age was kind of what got me into the whole, wanting to make, characters and comics and,
Cool,
just
man.
being creative and all that stuff. So that happened way like I said, when I was in the womb, probably before I was in the womb, maybe.
So, what sparked this particular project? What influenced you or inspired you to do this one?
You mean this the campaign that's up right now, this comic,
Yes,
or just
sir.
in general?
Or
So the
I mean,
comic
in
that's
general, but this one, this is the one we
all right,
trying to promote the
yeah,
most.
yeah. I'll go into both. So just in general speaking, like I mentioned before, me being into all this, stuff that I was already into, and my brother makes the comics with me. We're both co-creators, and he has the same influences. We just were like, you know what, let's just do it. We love this stuff. We think we can make stuff. So we just gave it a shot. So that's the general, sense of that. But for this particular book, the book is called Astro Alliance, and it's basically an homage to like
This
Jack
is a number
Kirby.
2, right?
This is a number 2, yes.
Yeah, you have pre-launch. So give us a little. What was number 1 about, and then we'll go into talking about number 2 because
Yeah,
give a little history,
of course. Yep.
and then we'll go.
All right. So issue 1, so I'll give you before I go into issue 1, I'll give you a little gist about like what the story is at large. So when I go into issue 1, you know a little bit of something. So the what the series is about, at least at this point, is it's a team of aliens. Some look like aliens, some look like people, but they're all from different planets, and they all have this thing called the God particle in them. And it was something that came out of the Big Bang. And like everybody, like all beings in the galaxy have a certain level of God particles. It's almost like the X gene from X-Men, or like midichlorians from Star Wars. Like everybody's got this thing in them. But, some people have a higher amount, and when you have a higher amount, it translates to you having powers. So that's kind of the gist of that. So issue 1. It centers around like the first 3 members of the team, essentially, because there's 6 in total, and it's about this character named Captain Saturn, and he was he was a captain in this like empire kind of thing, almost like the Empire in Star Wars, like a regime of like this galactic military kind of thing, and he was a captain in it, and like they went to this planet and they were having like this big battle and everything. And by the way, I'm giving you a very like rough, like there's more stuff that happens. I'm just giving like a rough, explanation here. So they're fighting on this planet, and they want to kill like the women and the children because they're like messed up, these guys, But he's not like that, and he's like, this is not what we were, meant to do when we came here. It was like that was a part of the mission. So he turns on his men to save the women and the children. That's where a little bit of the hero, the superhero comes into play there. And the rest of his like squad and everything, they capture him and they accuse him of being treasonous and all that stuff. And they imprison him, and then they go to execute him. And once the execution happens, all the energy from because he's being like hooked up to this big machine, because it's obviously it's in space, so their means of execution is not like the electric chair, or hang him,
Airlock, man. You just throw them in the airlock and
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you could do that. Yeah, you could, you could just do it like, like how they throw out Spock's body or whatever, But anyways, so when that happens and he gets hit with all this energy from the machine that they're using, it kind of wakes up his God particles, and the machine explodes and he lives, and now he gains his powers. And then the time jumps to him actually being the superhero Captain Saturn, and he gets a distress call from a king from another planet, and his daughter, which is the second character of the book, and the second member of the team, she runs away because her powers get shown to like her people and stuff by accident, and they're frightened, and the king tells them that there's this ancient god that existed before the Big Bang, and he's hunting anybody who shows signs of powers from these God particles. And what he wants to do is he wants to hunt these people down. He kills them. He takes the God particles for himself, and then he wants to use that power to recreate the Big Bang in his own image, because he doesn't believe that all these lesser beings should have any kind of percentage of these God particles. It should belong to the gods, not the people. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of almost like a kind of like a Prometheus kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, that's cool.
So that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. If you read the book, it's a lot clearer than what I'm explaining, but because there's a lot that happens. But
sounded good to me. I don't know. Zeus was very possessive of those powers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well,
I mean, we ain't giving them up. We ain't just letting anybody have that.
Yeah, it's not a party favor.
Yeah, I totally get that. So, do you have like a Parthenon of godlike or god level beings in this, or is it just like the one guy keeps cracking them down?
No, there is but we don't mention them in the first issue. Like they might be, some of them are mentioned like in passing. At some point, you will see them. You will see these space gods essentially, because there's like a head god guy, like almost like a Zeus. There's because not to get too in the weeds about it, but we do have plans for like almost like a space version of like Mount Olympus kind of thing, where all these space gods would like reside and stuff. So you will see that eventually, but it's not mentioned in these issues or shown, I should say. It is some things are mentioned, but it's not 100% shown. So, but to answer your question, yes, there will be.
Cool.
So you and your brother writer, who's artist? You got a team? What's going on?
So far it's just the two of us. I am the artist and my brother is the writer.
Okay.
So I do the penciling, the inking, I do the logos, obviously the character designs, all that stuff. And my brother does the writing, he does the lettering and the coloring. And then we do have an editor.
There you go. I just want people to see what it is. Okay,
Bro, looks fantastic. Look at this.
Oh, thank you.
You and your brother come together on this, colors and you're doing pencils. Yeah. That's sweet. That's cool. Me and my brother can't get along about anything except rock and roll. You know.
Oh, hey, at least you got something.
That's because I influenced his. But so now you go through issue 1 and then you're back. The Alliance is back. So yes. Where are we going?
Well, issue 2 picks up where issue 1 ends, because it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. And again, I don't want to spoil too much about issue 1, but
right.
The character that you see if you go to the if you scroll up to the picture there, yeah, that one right there. That's the cover for issue 2. The guy in the purple, his name is Stargate, and the guy with the rings is Captain Saturn. That's the character I was mentioning before. And okay. So he appears on the final page of issue 1, Stargate in the purple, and he's on his own mission to look for this princess that Captain Saturn was that got when he got the distress call from the king that I mentioned. That's the princess that he's looking for. So they're both looking for the same person, but he wants to take her to this thing called the Pillars of Creation, which is where these gods would be that I mentioned. So he wants to take her, but Captain Saturn is like, no, I'm supposed to take her home to her parents, the king and queen. So they get into kind of a scuffle, and then issue 2 is gonna, leads more into that. And other members of the team are also introduced, and the main villain, which if you scroll down, you'll see the main villain for issue 2. And so he'll be introduced in this issue. So it's a lot of major stuff has happened in issue 2. But like I said, it's very much tied to issue 1. So if anybody's interested in issue 2, I would highly recommend picking up issue 1 as well, because they're very much one kind of complete story.
And you
so that's
will
the
have,
villain right there.
You will have a catch-up tier available so people can get number 1 as well, right?
Of course, yes, yeah. We do that with all our campaigns. All previous books will be available on any campaign from us. So that's the main villain for this issue, Kronos. And he could do stuff with like stardust and stuff. So he makes like tornadoes out of them and make sandstorms and all that stuff from all like stardust and like crushed asteroids and stuff. So it's all space related.
He looks mean.
Oh, he's a tough mother.
Yes, sir. You can tell he's mean. You can just look at him.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with him.
Trading. Got trading cards.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
The trading cards are they're like a series 1 of the company-wide trading cards, because we actually did do cards prior to this for a different book, but it was specific to that book. This one is going to be all the characters that we have across the entire Future Vision Comics line, because we do have other books. We have a book called Baron Templar, which is that character right there, the one that looks like he's like in the red, white, and blue. He kind of looks like a medieval knight.
Oh yeah,
he's kind of like a mix between Doctor Strange and Indiana Jones with a little bit of He-Man thrown in. So that's it's good stuff.
Man, what an awesome dude.
So that's definitely that's going to be something that's going to be really cool, the cards. And there's going to be 12. That's just like a sample image. So there's going to be 12 in total for this series, and then the next campaign we'll have another 12 characters.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And it'll have information on the back for like their first appearance and their powers, their, secret identities, and a little bit about them, like a little bio.
Okay. Suggestion for future cards.
Yes.
Because I'm a real nerd. Okay.
Yep.
Roll the dice and get them some powers.
Oh, okay. You mean
like game stats?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have a lot of people right now that are figuring out independent role playing games to interact where you can bring your character to their game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So if you already have a card with stats, you make their job so much easier when they bring your character into the game.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool. Actually, I think I have some old Marvel and DC cards that actually have like stats on them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so they've done that too.
We create all of our characters because we have streams for role playing games and stuff, and we create our characters by the roll of the dice. You know, I mean, if your character ends up being a total dumbass, no intelligence, that's just because the dice rolled that way and you're stuck with it. So you got to play your character in character, right? He ain't too bright. He'll run in there and do whatever, but he ain't the smartest guy on the team, you know. If we have people like I have a character named Dante Inferno.
Oh, okay, cool.
From the Slaughterville game, and we rolled his stats, and then I have our mascot Crom, which we rolled his stats as well. And he's an internet troll, right? He was born in cyberspace.
Yeah.
And his stats physically ended up being really weak because he has no real, strength or anything in a corporeal way. But on the internet or in cyberspace, he's like almost omnipotent.
Right, I got you, yeah.
So and the rolls of the dice came out perfectly with his actual written origin. It was great.
That's perfect. You can't ask for anything better than that, right?
No, he's not strong, but he's all powerful, on the internet.
That's a good compromise.
But yeah, I mean, we got cards. Everybody's got, there's Slaughterville cards. Everybody's characters are represented. We just have such a wide range of people involved in the network now that everybody's crossing their game, their character, their comic, everybody's crossing everything over. It's getting crazy, but it's getting
That's
fun.
awesome.
That's cool. It's like an indie universe of creatives that are all starting to work together, which that makes it wonderful. What's up, Texas Dave? What's happening? We also have Angel Carey popped in over on the Pill Chat. What's up? This is what we do, though. We want to show people what you do. This is kind of like the job I took on.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you have any other, like maybe interior art, anything you can show us, just like one or two pieces to get these people excited? Or
I could show you some stuff because I have it here. I could show you stuff from issue 1 if you'd like. Issue 2 is still being worked on, so I don't want to jump on with that because my brother's still doing the coloring, and I don't want to be up his ass and be like, oh, I need something to show. I want him to do it right.
Now, promotional material should always be one of the first things that your artist goes after.
Well, the
sooner you can go out and start showing people stuff, the better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I actually have a ton of promotional art, but unfortunately the interior so far is we're this time around because we try to go like not rush things, but we try to go quick because we figured we can do it. Why take forever? But for this one we're actually like trying to take a little bit more time on, and I think it's coming out great. But I could show you some. I have the actual book here. So that's the cover for issue 1, right there. So it's very Jack Kirby inspired, very like New Gods, Eternals, Inhumans, X-Men, if you're into that stuff. And also like 90s X-Men, like, with that kind of color scheme kind of going on there. And everything we do in terms of like coloring and stuff is very like old school. That's what we kind of go for. It's like very 90s, late 80s, early 90s. So like I'm going to find a good shot here. Give me 1 second. So this is like what some of it looks like
Oh
that.
yeah, very nice.
Thank you. And this is like the different like planets that they go into. This character, that's Meteora. She's a part of the team. They meet her at the end of this book too. She could do stuff with like comets and crystals and all that stuff, and like space rocks.
I think that's the one Carrie is asking about. She said, "Who's the pink purple character?"
What was that in here?
She said, "Who's the pink purple character?"
That's Meteora. Everyone seems to be digging her design, which I'm happy about. And then we have a whole like that's Captain Saturn's ship, so it's like a ball with rings on it, so it looks like the planet, you know. And they're like doing like a speeder chase through like these like tube systems and stuff through the city. It's very like heavy
man.
metal, like the old heavy metal comics. You know,
Real cool, man.
it's very much looking like that. So it's very like 90s, late 80s, maybe a little bit of 70s mixed in. That's that's the stuff that I like. And then that's the last page. That leads into issue 2. That's the character Stargate that's on the cover, and that's the cover for issue 2.
Now this over here is Eric's link tree. Just dropped it everywhere. You guys check it out. All of his links are there, so you can find him, Carrie. Carrie, look, Eric, Carrie is one of our super backers.
Okay.
She sees stuff she likes. She's not only just getting it, she's telling people about it. She'll draw fan art. She all kinds of stuff. Okay, she is truly a super backer of independent creations and independent comic creators. So we make sure we show Carrie some love. She's she's on. I'm on campaign working out. If there's a character I can doodle. See, that's what she's scouting you right now, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me see. Let me go back to the
well, hopefully she likes it.
Well, I was gonna go back to the campaign and give her a little better look at a couple of the characters here, right?
Yes.
There you go, Carrie. I'm gonna give you a little better look at your choice of characters within which you could draw. You see? And then if she finds something that she really wants to draw, I might ask you for a couple of reference art pieces for her.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know, because she really loves to promote and do fan art for people, and great person to have on your side.
That sounds like something I would want on my side.
Are you guys gonna offer the international shipping? Because she's international.
Oh yeah. That's the next question.
For starters, we do have digital. I know a lot of people, especially overseas, tend to gravitate to that, because of the whole shipping thing. We can, I believe we do. My brother kind of manages that a little bit more than I do, so I think we do. But I know the shipping's like ridiculous.
We have Carrie's fix either way.
Okay.
Because I take care of her. If somebody doesn't ship there, I'll have them ship a book to my place, or she'll have them ship a book to my place, and then I ship them to her.
Oh, okay.
Like 4 or 5 at a time, so she doesn't get hit for all that. Because man, they're horrible. They really are.
Oh, it's terrible. I think even just to Canada was like, because I think we did have like 2 people buy from us physically from Canada, and I think it was like $30 or close to $30 or something like that for shipping, and that's like the same continent. You're not even crossing an ocean for that.
Can't sniff digital.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, "Eric, I can't sniff a digital, bro." She likes to smell that kind. You
want to
gotta
smell the ink.
There's nothing like it, really. That brand new book, you busted it open, about the 3rd page in, you just get that waft of awesomeness. Yes.
It's funny. For our one of our other series, the one I mentioned before, Baron Templar, for issue 1, we did a retro version where we yellowed the pages like on purpose and everything to make it look like it was, old from like the 60s. And we joke around with people like at conventions and stuff. We were like, oh, we were going to do scratch and sniff and have it be like mold smell or like waterlog or something, or your grandmother's attic,
I just want you to know one of the people in our network that does, comics and interviews, Lori Calcaterra, she does Path of the Pale Rider, and she does the Tuesday morning brew every Tuesday morning. She had scratch and sniff stickers
Really?
in her campaign.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And yeah, but except for like she's got zombies and decaying people and shit in her campaign.
Yeah.
Well, that must smell lovely.
Some of it was really bad. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look. There's so many creative things going on, and that's a great idea. But you think about it, you show them yellowed pages, and you're like, yeah, we tried this once a long time ago, and we're trying again now. You know what I mean?
We're just doing a little bit better. People have been loving that one though. The one with the yellow pages. We almost sold out of them. I think we only got a handful left.
Look, everybody loves the nostalgia, man, the retro feel, right?
I have it right here. I could show you if you'd like to see it.
Sure.
Show me.
All right, I gotta pry it out of the plastic. Give me one second. All right, so this is the cover.
Baron
So that's
Templar.
for Baron Templar. So that's issue 1 of Baron Templar. So we did all old school interiors. We did it like almost made it look like the colors were like rubbing off and stuff. You could see it probably better on other pages. Like we got this page. I don't know if I'm hitting glare or nothing.
Do you have a separate like series for each of your mains and then the Alliance, or
Yeah,
just
so
a couple
Astral
of them?
Alliance is its own book, and Baron
Right.
Templar is its own book, but they are in the same universe. We are trying to do like a Marvel and DC where all the characters eventually will cross over and team up and fight bigger bad guys and stuff, but we're trying to keep everything separate so people actually like care about the story of each individual character. So then when they
So
do
will-
eventually team up, people will actually be like, "Oh, that's cool," you know.
Will there be a Meteora #1?
There could be. We're not going to rule that out. I don't know if it's going to happen right this second, but
I'm just saying, it's like if
No,
you
yeah.
got a character that ends up being, popular
Oh, yeah.
out of the Alliance, well, you roll them out on their own,
without if it gets to that point, like, yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Cool.
I would just be flattered that people would like one of the characters. You know what I mean? So if that happens, I'll be more than willing to just do one character from that. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Cool. That's why we're here, people. And
Yep.
again, I want to show this off. The cards. Okay, so you got Drac,
Yes.
Baron Templar. Is that Kronos over there? Who's the one on the left?
The one the pink is Meteora.
Cygnus?
I'm sorry.
Cygnus.
Cygnus.
Balance.
He actually appears in Baron Templar #1.
It's the god of balance. I mean, something like
Well,
that.
you probably know more about that than I do because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Cygnus was a character in mythology,
Oh, was he really?
and if you listen to Rush Hemispheres,
That's where we got it from.
yes,
Cygnus X1.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
I love Rush.
Cygnus eventually became the god of balance in that story.
Oh, okay.
There's
I feel
Cygnus. There's a Cygnus
I feel
constellation also.
Yes, he flew into Rocinante to argue with the gods, to tell the gods to quit fighting amongst themselves because it was messing up people.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I wish I had that cool explanation for why we named them that. We just got it from the Rush song.
Yeah, well, that's the song though. If you listen to the whole side of that album,
Yeah.
that's that story. I just told it. It's
Yeah,
like,
The
but yeah,
Cygnus constellation is a swan.
yes.
Is it really? Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I think that's like the view of the ship kind of is swan-like too.
Yeah, like a ship. Almost looks like what was the Star Trek ships that looked like that? That were like not the round front, the pointy front. I forget which ones.
Which ones? The birds of prey?
Yeah, I think so.
Klingons?
Yeah,
The Klingon bird of
it was
prey.
like a Cleon ship.
Yeah. So like I said, I kind of recognize that. We know where Dracula comes from. You explained to Baron Templar, who, if anybody knows anything about, history, English and Crusades and all that.
I'm liking the Templar character already.
Oh, thank you.
I like that whole lore.
Where does
it's very
Meteora
King
come
Arthur
from?
inspired?
Yep.
Meteora? You mean the
Yeah.
name or just the design? The name. Well, when I first made her, I just knew she was going to do stuff with meteors and comets, so I just made it Meteora. Like I just added an A at the end. It's not a great answer, but I'm sticking to
So
it.
she wasn't. So she didn't come from based on something else. She's something you actually came up with in your head.
Yeah, well, most of the characters are like that, and then we kind of just put certain ones together that seemed like they would fit and all that stuff.
Right. Okay.
Most besides Dracula, obviously, because we didn't make Dracula, all these characters are created by us. Everything's original.
Well, right. I mean, Cygnus, obviously, like from
Most
the Rush
likely,
song,
yeah.
there was
Yeah.
something I could recognize there. Templars have an actual history here, so we can recognize something from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dracula has a history on Earth.
Dracula.
We have
Yeah.
a lore for that. But what's Meteora?
Meteora is the new category. Meteora is just Meteora. We're starting that today.
See,
We're gonna start that today. That's it.
this is the one that came straight out your head. It didn't come from inspired by anything else. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. To be honest with you, because even like people have even asked me that before of like, oh, is it like inspired by like say like an existing character that I'm like, oh, that's a cool. I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't even know. Like I just remember one day I just drew the design and I thought it was cool and I liked it, and then I just kept it under my bed for like years, and didn't do anything with it until this, and I was like, oh, let's use this. This is pretty cool, and that's how that. Very rarely does that actually happen where you actually make something that you're like, I can't tie this to anything, which I guess is good.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. This is like totally out of your head. That one character there, there's no tie to anything else. And that's kind of like why I drew out Cygnus and everything, because, like I said, it's like there's something there that inspired you, right? But Meteora,
Right.
I'm not seeing anything that I can pull out of any genre where I go, oh, that's where he got her from.
I mean, the closest thing that I can probably say, and this is being extremely loose with it, like because you can look at the character and it's not like the character looks like this, but it's more of like a '80s kind of like Barbie vibe. Is probably the closest thing I could attribute to that, with the whole like the pink and everything, and even her
Right.
personality in the book is very bubbly. It's very but that's a stretch in and of itself. But that's probably the closest thing I could think of.
But she'll throw a meteor at you.
Pretty much, yeah. Just don't piss her off.
Right,
Like
we got
most women.
Greg Murphy is in the chat, and he's asking about the Kickstarter tiers, what they are, and I'm going to go when are you launching this thing?
So we're gonna launch it soon. We don't have an exact date yet because we are having a paid variant cover from another artist, and we're waiting on that. So we want to wait till we get everything first, and also we want to get, because if you can see here, it says designs for the cards are not final. So we want to make sure everything is finalized first. So I don't want to jump the gun and say like, oh, it's gonna launch like next week, because it's probably not. But definitely in the summer. Definitely in the summer. Or at least
Mr.
by the end of
Murphy,
the
I
summer.
would say click on that link in the pin post up there and go sign up, or go hit that button that says you'll get notified.
Yeah, a reminder.
And then
the more people do that, the better.
then when it does launch, we'll be sure that you'll be sure that and you'll be able to look at all them tiers. Anything that for sure would be part of the Kickstarter, other than obviously the book itself, but
right. Well, obviously the book, the cards. We have a variant cover that we paid for from another artist, so we're waiting on that. His name is, if anybody's familiar with Zachary Morois, he's a really good artist. If you know him, you know that he's great. If you don't know him, go look him up. He's really good. So we're happy. We're excited about that. We're happy about that. We're having that.
We've had Zach on the show before, pimping a comic.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. so we got him. So that's his cover, and then we're thinking about doing a 48-hour item, and we have a couple ideas of what it's going to be, but I won't say yet because I want to finalize it. Talk to my brother about it and all that stuff. But we're thinking about that. We're going to do stretch goals, and we did do a which actually just ended today. We did a fan art cover contest for Astronauts
Damn.
number 2, and
Now,
it was
see,
it was
if we'd
really
known
cool.
that- now, see, if we'd have known that, Carrie would have done something for
Yeah,
us.
Carrie's good at the fan art. She does a good job.
We'll do it again. We'll definitely do it again. We had a lot of submissions, and a lot of them are really good. Actually, Simon did one in the chat.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
he did one, and his was awesome.
Cool.
So that and obviously that's going to turn into whoever wins. We're going to either pick one winner, or maybe we'll pick 2 or whatever. We'll figure that out. But probably within the next week or two, and we'll decide that, and then that'll also be a cover that will be available. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And we're just trying to take things one step at a time, make sure everything is, everything jives, everything is good, and I don't want to launch it and then have like 9,000 headaches of like, oh, we didn't get this planned properly or that planned properly, So
Well, I was going
Trying
to
to
say,
do it right.
I'm always available if you got questions, because I've looked at about 4,000 of these things over the last 6 years. So
I get you. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll put you on speed dial.
I'm one of them people. Look, I not only do I like, I'm a proofreader first. Okay,
Right.
Errors and stuff like that just jump off the page at me. I don't even look for them.
Yeah.
Kind of just smack me in the head, right?
Yeah.
So I'm good at that, and that has led into all kinds of other things that I never knew I would become part of. Now
Right.
It's like sometimes I'll see somebody doing something and I'll be like, man, tweak it like this, and the next time they do it, they come out and they tweak it like that, and everybody likes it, right? Like
Yeah.
Lori's second, I think it was her second issue of Path of the Pale Rider, and she had her main character playing poker on the
Yeah.
cover. And I
Right.
was like, we need a poker deck of cards. Every
And did she do
50
it?
backers since then, she's done a card and given out a card out of the deck. And she's got 14 or 15 cards out now through issue 8.
Oh, that's cool.
And now she just on this campaign, she dropped the box that you can put the cards in, right?
Oh,
And it's
nice.
all nice designed art, Path of the Pale Rider, her brand for her comic and whatnot. It's beautiful, but it all came from just me looking at that cover and going, man, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Now
that's
it's just
cool
part
as
of
hell.
every campaign. Every 50 backers, she adds a new card to the deck.
Yeah. That's
So-
cool. I like that idea.
And you can go back and buy the previous cards if you're
Right.
new. You can go back and buy all the previous cards and everything. But stuff like that, I have an eye for trying to make stuff so that more people would click.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I get you
mean?
100%.
Definitely, and that's what it is. It's not like trying to make your thing better. It's like, wait a minute, this might pull some more people in.
Right. Yeah. You
You
can
know what
sell
I
more
mean?
stuff,
That's
make more
what I'm-
money. Yeah.
Because that's how I look at all this stuff. Okay, that's how
Right.
I came into this, was helping people. When COVID shut everything down, that's how I got involved in promoting indie comics.
Right.
It's like I started trying to help people sell books because they didn't have tables to set up. Also,
Right. Yeah. I get you.
it became a mission for me. And now it's like, now anything I can do to help people sell more books. And I built a whole network around promoting independent stuff, whether
Right.
it be movies or comics or, novels, whatever, right?
Yeah.
all of it now. So,
Well, God bless you for that. I wish there was more people that would do it.
Well, during COVID, there was too many people tried to do it.
Right.
And it really spread out so thin that nobody was getting a big enough portion of it.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Well,
It was like the
I
market was
stuck
getting
this
flooded.
out. I stuck this out and pulled a lot of people into the same place to make a bigger hub for people to find stuff, right?
Right.
And you'll find stuff that ain't even in our network through our network. You'll find stuff, people that aren't involved in what we do at all, but they caught somebody's attention, and then whoa, they got pulled in. Somebody on one of the other shows is interviewing them, and you know what I mean? It's like now we have guests being pulled in from 15, 20 different directions and then spread back out over 15, 20 other shows.
Right.
It's getting kind of crazy. Hi, Katie, another awesome creator in our network of people that do this stuff. Yes.
Whoop,
Dragon Child. Y'all go check out Dragon Child because it's cool too. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is all about, man.
Oh yeah.
Promotion. I tell that to people all the time. It's like, look, the work starts when you're trying to get people to buy it.
Yeah. That's like the hardest thing.
The fun is the creating and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. That's when you're.
I agree 100%.
Now, oh my God, what are we doing? It's promotion time, and that's real
the
work.
biggest pain in the ass.
It's real work, and a lot of people don't realize it. What's up, Argo?
Yeah. I almost think those cards would, the front side of those cards would be a great sticker. You just make it the same.
We've made stickers. We've actually made stickers before, but I think those would be better stickers.
Yeah, like the same size as the card, but just the front side, and you could write on something. Man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool. And it has like the character logo on it and everything. Like, I think that would be pretty cool.
Now look, Carrie's over here going, "Oh, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm competition ready. I enjoy doing fan art to extend a creator's reach." See that humble little girl? She sent me something last week, and I just went, "Damn, she's getting so good at fan art, bro. At doing something, that's representative of a character but her own."
Right.
She's getting so good at it. And I told her, I said, "Damn, girl." So yeah, it ain't about the competition, Carrie. It's the whole thing about doing a fan art contest is a huge promotional thing, because now all these different artists are telling their fans that they did a fan art piece in dude's book.
Right.
It's the same thing you're doing. It's just on a scale of 50. You get all these other people doing it too and talking about it. And yes, Carrie, you are competition ready, whatever that are subjective. If it draws people to it and you get that emotional response, that's what you get, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be like, Leonardo da Vinci level good, It just has to be cool. When you look at it and go, that looks cool. That's it. It's got to be cool and fun. That's it.
You get that. Oh, that's badass. You see, like the one she sent me, that last one, I just was like blown away. For Fisticuffs, she did one for Fred Schwartz, and I was just like, and I don't know, that one was really, really good. And now she's over there saying, "I pay Pop. Shh, don't spoil the side."
How many issues do you expect to go with this one?
As many as we can make. I mean, everything in my mind is ongoing. Like, I don't think there's any end to anything that we do, unless one of us dies.
Tell like this. You see Pop's beard? When my beard looks like Pop's beard,
that's what
I'll still be doing this. I'll still be doing this. You tell him.
No, hopefully, if this works out, we'll sell the company to like Disney for like $4 billion, and then I can stop.
Yes. See, Katie, if you care about your story and characters, they'll get excited with you. Yes, they will.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And, I mean, look, I'm old. Been a comic fan for a long time, right? But I've never had more fun with comics than I have in the last 6 years.
Right.
I mean, this is like the 5th collection I've had in my life. And, stuff comes and goes, right? Comes and goes. This is like the 5th one. But my love of comics has always been there. But I've never been able to meet the people who make the comics that I've read all my life. Like Mike Barron and I are like friends now. Like he does a show on my network. We're friends. He gave me like a lifetime of entertainment. Badger, Punisher, Nexus,
Yeah.
all this cool stuff dude wrote over the years. And then some other stuff that I owned and didn't even know Mike had done. Right?
Right.
And I met Mike and started realizing how deeply he was into so many other things. I mean, he's probably got something in every box in my room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just the Punisher one and the Nexus one, but in that one and that one. And he's doing, like adaptions of Elric, novel adaptions of Elric to graphic novels, all kinds of stuff I didn't know Mike did, right?
Yeah.
But you find this out by actually coming out here and getting to meet him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
I sent Mike a message once to invite him to be part of one of our shows, CromCon, to come out and, talk about Florida Man, #1. Okay, which is like, geez, God, 6 years ago now, But I invited him to come out, and I'm sending him a message on Messenger. And he responds with a phone number and says, "Call me, Pops." Dude was old school like me. I called him up. We talked for like 2 hours. And then, he's come out on a ton of shows. And now he actually does a show on the network called The Bark Wire. If y'all don't know, you should. Good stuff. And that's what I mean. It's like this. Now I'm involved in comics where before I was just a fan of.
Right. Yeah. Well, same here. Yeah.
And let me not say that being just a fan of is some kind of, no, comic fans are awesome people. Almost everybody that I meet, like especially at the cons and stuff, the people that are there to buy comics, they're so much fun to talk to, man.
Oh yeah, of course, and we need them. You know what I mean? Or else the industry wouldn't even exist.
I mean, I used to be that guy on the other side of the table. This last couple of weeks ago, I was the guy on this side of the table, right? And it's so weird because you're talking to the people that was me last time I was at a con.
Yeah.
I was on that side of the table walking around talking to people, and now I'm on this side of the table talking to people.
Yeah, it's a little surreal. Yeah.
It was very surreal for me. I'm used to going around with the press pass and interviewing people. Setting up a booth of our own and having people come to us to do interviews was so different. And then, obviously talking to fans and I had a couple things on the table, stuff for sale, just, to pay for our own expenses. Cause man, my CFO went all out buying the equipment for the tech as well as the huge banner and the table skirt and everything. I mean, he went all out on making sure it was a good looking production. So, I got to do something to help this.
So,
sponsors available over here.
So we like to usually try to get to know you a little better, a little something besides the comics.
He's trying to say, "Move over, Pops. It's my turn." All right.
So we'll start.
Take over for a few.
Carrie has a couple questions. So her first question is, what's your favorite dinosaur, Eric?
My favorite dinosaur? I've really thought of that. I think I'm going to say, this might sound a little generic. Oh, actually, okay. I had to think back to my childhood. I would say a Spinosaurus because I remember I was obsessed with that when I saw Jurassic Park 3.
Spinosaurus. Good answer.
So I'll say
her second question is, if you could create a comic for any character, who would you pick?
Like you mean like an existing character already?
Any character, probably existing, yeah.
I would probably say Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Did I see something the other day where there's like a Doctor Doom coming out with the movie and the thing, Spider-Man? Man, I'm excited. The new Doctor Doom
Spider-Man movie?
Yeah,
for the new movie or
the movie? Yeah, it's Doctor Doom's the bad guy for once.
Oh yeah. It's Robert Downey Jr., right?
The bad guy, bad guys. Yeah, it is. It's
I
Iron
hope he
Man.
can pull it off.
It's Tony Stark, Victor Von Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope he plays it different than just playing like, you know, like you said, Tony Stark playing Doctor Doom. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's
Yeah.
actually like, when I watch it, I want to not know that it's him. You
Right.
know?
Right.
Because then it's just
So
going to
then-
take me out of it.
Okay, I got a couple questions. So, all right. So, you touched on it slightly, but what's your favorite band slash musician?
My favorite band
Performer,
slash musician. That's a tough one. That's really tough, to be honest with you.
Always is.
I-
Yep.
I don't know if I could give you one. I could give you like maybe like my top 10.
Yeah.
uh, hmm. Oh, I'll say probably Judas Priest.
Juice
Probably
Priest.
my number
Good
one.
answer.
Yeah,
All right,
that would probably be my
good.
number one.
Good answer.
It's
Performer,
tough
you
though.
gotta- Got a favorite like a standalone performer, like music wise?
Does it have to be one that I've seen like myself, or just
No.
ones that I've seen like,
No.
videos of? And
Just
stuff?
just your favorite. Whatnot.
Well, I would say for watching footage of them back in the day, like in the '70s and stuff, I would probably have to say Kiss,
Kiss. There you go. Sweet.
especially around like Destroyer and stuff. I mean, you can't really beat that. You know, the spectacle and everything. It's
Yeah. Performance, definitely.
to the max.
So-
You know what I mean?
The next question would be, what's your favorite movie slash actor, actress?
That's another tough one. You got some
Yeah.
tough ones. Here.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be this tough. I feel like I don't know why they're that tough. My
So
favorite.
simple yet so hard.
I know, because I'm like I could say like I could say anything.
We get so many different answers. It's just fascinating at the answers we get from these questions.
I would say I would probably say my favorite movie is Alien, the first one.
There you go. All right.
And
That's
then,
the first.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm kind of
Yeah,
surprised.
that's the first one. Yeah.
I mean, it was a toss up between that and Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark, but
Okay.
I feel like people I gave those answers already, right?
No, I mean, you never know. You know, they give all
Yeah, I get
kinds.
you.
Favorite actor, actress?
My favorite actor, actress. I would say my favorite actor might be like I don't know. I'm not like super into actors. I'll you know what I mean. Like I'll watch a movie if it's good, it's good. And if the person who was in the movie played the part good, then I'm cool with it. I don't like have an actor that I like actually follow. Like I watched all these movies with this one actor. So it's,
Right.
I don't know if I have one. I mean, if I had to pick one, like off the top of my head, maybe Harrison Ford.
There you go. Good one. Good one. All right, good job.
Yeah, so I'm sticking to that.
All right. Last one. Favorite food?
Pizza, hands down.
Yep. That's a
I'm Italian, so I have to pick some kind of Italian food.
mamma mia.
Yeah, I can
Cool, man.
eat
Good
pizza every day.
answers. Good answers.
Oh, thank you.
So, so when you guys get together, do y'all like sit in the same room and brainstorm, or do you like email back and forth and then put together stuff and then share it with each other and then just edit it or personally edit out what you don't like and things, or how does it work? Or you just
I mean,
would you
a
guys
mixture
in
of
general?
everything. A mixture of everything. I would say 9 times out of 10 is usually we work separate. Like if I have an idea for a character or whatever, I'll either draw it and I won't have a story, but I have like a concept of like, oh, this is his name, these are his powers, and here's like a loose idea of how he got the powers, and then I'll pass it off to my brother. If he likes it, then he'll be like, oh, okay, I'll see if I can think of an actual story, because I can come up with ideas, but I can't really write like dialogue and all that stuff. He's better at it than I am. And then he'll do the same thing, but just the reverse. He'll be like, oh, I have this idea for the story, and he might doodle like a costume design, and then he'll show it to me, and then I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Let me like clean it up a little bit, refine it, whatever. So I would say that's probably the best way we do it. Very rarely do we just like sit, next to each other and just go like off the cuff, boom, this character, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna make this story for that character. Like it's usually like kind of left to our own devices. And like you mentioned before, like when you do it that way, you could kind of go like, you know what, I don't like that idea, so I won't share that idea. You know what I mean? Like if I do
Right.
it in like a Word document and I do bullet points, I'll be like, I'll reread it myself before I send it to him. And I'd be like, you know what? I know he's not gonna like that, and I can, I could take it or leave it, so I'll erase that, and then
Right.
I'll tell him after the fact if he likes it. He's like, oh, this is really cool. And then I'll tell him like, oh, I had this idea too, and most of the time he's like, yeah, that's a good thing you took that out because we don't know what we would have done with that.
It's
So-
real similar to what you're describing is because I'm a music buff and it's real similar to like making music now, especially nowadays, because it's hard to get together all the time. So you would like put
Oh, yeah.
together a lick or a verse or chorus, maybe a drum beat, something like that, and send it to the other one, and then so that's how we do it now, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then when you do finally get together, it's usually just like at a con, like a performance, like with a band, you would get
Yeah.
together and actually play the thing, So-
Right, yeah. You use it to like kind of like tie things together, basically.
Right. I mean, it's so hard to like to just get together every day and like sit there and practice or sit there and
I must
so
say,
hard.
it's got to
Oh, yeah.
be a lot easier nowadays to get together every day than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had to go to the band room.
Right, yeah.
It is. It's definitely much
Because
easier.
now you can get together in StreamYard, right?
Yeah, you
Yep.
don't have to go to the garage anymore.
Yep, I agree.
You can stay home. You don't have to drive to the band room anymore.
And not only
was
that,
the
Yeah.
hardest part about
gives you
getting everybody together back then was everybody
Right.
had to actually move.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
they had to go
well,
somewhere.
it's just like with we got a lot of international people that are on the network, and we would never be able to like hang out with them probably,
Oh, right.
so it gives us so many opportunities nowadays. So it is
Oh, yeah.
easier.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that part's obviously real good for this stuff. So yeah.
So as usual, to my people, like 30-something media right there, just popping
Whoop, whoop.
in. What's up,
What's up,
brother?
guy?
To all of you, you guys know what's up. You guys that run shows on the network, Shane, Mr. Shane. I don't know if you're aware of the Facebook group or not.
I think I saw something about it, but I didn't look into it because I was busy with other things. But I think I saw it.
The Madness Entertainment Group is our group for promotion and networking.
Right.
Okay. Basically, what I'm saying is you join the group, you go in there at least once a day, you drop your link to your project. And then if you see some other people got some cool stuff over there, drop a little like on theirs.
Of
And
course. Yeah.
This, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole reason that group exists is for you guys can network, promote each other, find shows to go on. People who have shows can find you. They realize, oh, there's a new creator I can have on my show. But if
Oh, that's
you don't,
great.
you see what I'm saying? If you don't go
Yeah.
over there and go, hey, you guys, they're not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
know you're there, right? So
Right.
I yell at people all the time, promote. The more you
Yeah.
talk, the more people going to talk about you.
Exactly. Yeah. And finding podcasts for some reason is like one of the hardest things because like a lot of people have they have podcasts, but it's like talking about like Marvel and DC or whatever, but they won't take like any independent people, which is fine.
whole
I'm
thing
not,
is- Our whole thing is independence.
Yeah, we're the
yeah,
opposite.
that's what I love about it.
Our whole network. You got Ed Davis, Saturday Morning Comic Talk. You got Dave Brink out of the Netherlands that promotes independent
Oh, wow.
comics.
That's cool.
Man, we got so many. I mean, this show and then Lori's show, Tuesday Morning Brew, but she's booked out till next year. So
Oh wow.
hard to get
Good
on
for
her
her.
show. You got to book her way out in advance, dude. I ain't lying because she's
Can I book
like
it right
the
now?
most- Yeah, if you
for
if you-
2027.
Yeah, you can. She has a calendar, one of them calendar days,
Yeah.
and you pick. But her dates, like I said, all the way up through Christmas. She's
She's gonna be busy.
she forces me to continue to run a network because she's booked out until next year, and I have to honor that.
Yeah.
You see, but by the time we get to next year, she'd be booked out halfway into next year, and I have to keep honoring that. You see, she is like I said, her show is probably the most popular show in the network, no doubt. You know, I mean, everybody wants to be on it. A lot of people watch it. Um, yeah, and don't ever be disillusioned by one platform's view count
Right. Yeah.
because we're on 8 platforms and then we upload to Roku,
Right. Right.
which is a whole different animal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, man, as people go, your YouTube channel doesn't get many views. I don't promote a YouTube channel. I'm not building a YouTube channel. This was
Right.
my beta test, right? YouTube was my beta test about building a network. So the channel's still there and it's still growing, but I don't go out and tell people subscribe to my YouTube channel. No, I don't do that.
Right.
You know, I'm building a Roku network, people. That's where my focus is. YouTube, Twitch, and X, and Facebook, and all these places that we broadcast to, other than Pilled, which we love, are just places to broadcast to.
Right.
Okay. Pilled is, I'm going to call it, Pilled is our home platform to broadcast to live shows because it's just the most fun.
Right. I got you.
Fans interact more. I gotta lie, we make more money there. You know, and gotta pay the bills, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
I hear you.
But no, the people there, like if I have a problem on Pilled, Ghosty will back me up on this. I can go, hey Matt, something messed up on my Pilled channel.
The creator himself will hook you up,
fixed.
bro.
And it gets fixed. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't leave you hanging. That's good.
And you know, like you're an artist too, so you can jump on some of the draw streams sometimes. You know, if you wanted.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You see what I'm saying? Though it's not like YouTube where you send them an email and they go, ha ha.
Yeah, we'll never answer you.
That's all you get, right?
Just figure it out yourself. Good luck.
But you don't get no kind of fix on Pilled. I actually know the people who built the platform. And that's because of Ghosty and Kaz and Christy that were there already before me. They're the ones that brought me over there. But like I said, man, I'd much rather be on a platform where I can talk to the people who built it when we have an issue.
Right.
That's just common sense, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Love being part of that platform and that community. But Roku is the goal. Like I said, I was trying to build something nobody ever did before, which was a huge pop culture network of shows, movies, music, gaming, all of it, one spot, bam, right there on your Roku network. Oof. You know, and that's what I'm doing.
I think that's great.
So some people, like I said, they look at my YouTube channel, but you only get so many views. Man, I don't add up how many views I got across 8 different platforms and try to figure out any of that. You know what I mean? I don't try to figure
it out. It'll drive you nuts if you do that.
Yeah. I don't have time really. I mean, I can tell. I get mad when YouTube takes views from me too. That's why I quit messing with them.
Yeah, YouTube's shady. They do weird stuff.
Yeah, we flat caught them taking views from Lori's show of all shows, right? She got like 50 views on this one show. And then somebody had asked me for the link to it a few days later. And I went to get it to send them the link. And I look and there was 0 views. But the chat's just rolling of people talking.
That doesn't make any sense.
0 views. And I'm like, come on, guys. That's a little obvious now that you're just trying to make sure I can't make any money on your platform.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's a little obvious now, and that's why I quit even bothering trying to build YouTube. And now all I do is talk shit about YouTube.
At least it's a little bit more freeing, right? You can say what you want because who cares at this point?
That's why we love Pilled, because we can go over there and we can do what we want to do as a network, right? We have movie watch-alongs, all kinds of stuff. We do what we want to do. We can't do that on YouTube.
Oh,
I can't play my friend's music on YouTube without all kind of licensing bullshit with my friends on the stream playing his music.
Yeah.
He's here.
They want you to jump through these hoops.
He's here. I think we got his permission. He's here on my show.
You know, he doesn't know that it's not happening.
It's so stupid sometimes, man.
Yeah, I mean,
So
sometimes they're the ones playing the music. They're actually the
what I
ones,
mean.
and they still copyright strike you, and they're the
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
doing it. Like, what are you talking
yeah.
about?
It's like they're guests on my show playing their music. I'm pretty sure they know it's being played on my show. You know? What?
Ridiculous, man. That's so stupid.
So I mean, that's all the reasons, that I wanted to build a Roku network in the first place, was so that we could do what we wanted. That was it, right? No
Oh,
more,
yeah.
no more Google overlord, no more YouTube fucking copyright strike on every dumb little
Yeah.
thing.
It's all nonsense.
And there's so many people that like claim that they own that music,
Yeah.
right? Hawk 3 and all these different straight up scammers that just claimed all kinds of shit that ain't theirs.
Yeah, yeah.
But now they're getting your money if you play that.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. That's why all our videos and stuff are like either use like royalty free music or don't put any music at all. I ain't risking anything.
Well, we got some many talented people in the madness now, like 30 something right there in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got so many talented people now that we can make pretty much all of our own stuff.
Oh yeah, you're better off.
We do animation. We got people who do music. We got it all now. So now it's kind of building itself into a self-dependent network.
Right.
We always got somebody in the crew that we can go to and say, "Hey, is there a way to figure out a way to get this done?" And that way we're not like out of pocket thousands and thousands of dollars to make the same kind of production level stuff.
Yeah.
They're all in house now.
Hey, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And 30 something, like I say, he's one of them. He's made some really cool stuff for us. He made our Ozzy art book trailer that we
Oh
played.
yeah.
Yeah, he made that for us, and yeah. Oh yeah, and then not to mention the activist types that'll just copyright you to jam you over there.
Yeah, haters. Tons of those out there.
Pill.net, yeah, Pill.net. You go over there and you look for Madness Entertainment. You find us over there, and you'll find us. All the stuff you see on YouTube, plus stuff that we can't do on YouTube. That's purely exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to catch all the stuff the Madness does, you go over to Pill.
And that link will take you straight to the Madness too. That link in the YouTube and all the other chats is take you straight to the Pill to the Madness.
All right. I gotta check it out.
There right now too. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like I say, for me it's more fun. The chat's more fun. They got like little gift stickers that you can use in the chat instead of just typing stuff out.
Yeah. You can use like how you would on your phone, where you use a little gift to troll somebody or you tell them happy birthday or something. You can make your own. If you're verified, which is very simple to do. You don't have to give them a blood sample or nothing, but you get verified. You can make your own stickers, or gifts. Yeah, gifts, and the sky's the limit. I mean, they got.
Oh yeah.
As long as it didn't. They got some on pushing the line, but as long as it's not
he's
real
made
nasty.
a bunch of them for me for the network. Crom and our little mascot character. He's but just look, when they brought me over there, I'd never heard of it either. So I went there and I'm checking it out, and Christy and Kaz already had shows over there. Kaz was already doing Three Beer Men for a while. And Christy, Flip City Magazine was already there doing a show, and man, it was like I think I belong over here, and pretty sure I belong over here because I can have more fun over here.
Yeah.
I mean, we can watch movies, we can play music. My boy Nem does a morning show on Mondays and Fridays called Nem in the AM, and it's news and music, just like a morning show on the radio. But it's video. He's there and he's showing you the goofy stuff that people are talking about or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
And we can't do that on YouTube. So
right.
Pill kind of became what I consider our home. and YouTube is
Yeah.
still just some place where we drop it for the people that are still over there. But
Yeah,
we're
I
trying
get
to bring them all to Pill because it's more fun, you know. And yes, I see you waving, Carrie. I see you.
you.
Oh, hold up. Now 30 something. He says, my wife wants to get in on some of this too. She wants to do cover art. She is more comic than cartoon. Oh man. Well, look, you know how to get a hold of me. Send me some stuff I can show people. You know how this works. Promotion, promotion, promotion. That's how we do it. Look, we have her on the
I
show.
love
We
it.
show off her art. We tell people what she's trying to do. And Carrie puts dildo running gifts in the chat. Good job, Carrie.
Yeah. Sky's the limit.
It is a free speech platform over there completely. You'll find flat earthers. You'll find everybody talking about all kinds of weird stuff. It's totally free speech. So don't be
That's cool.
surprised what you see. But we're here, we're over there doing what we do, as well as some more stuff that we can.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
kind of allow each channel to police itself. Like if you don't want
Right,
something
yeah.
in your chat, you have all the power in the world to just block it or ban it or whatever you want to do. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
can
But
try
if you want it, you know, if you want it just to be free for all, it can be.
Oh, that's not the layout I'm looking for. Where did it go? I don't want full screen. I guess we can go full screen. This is why we're here, though, folks. Let's not forget. Not forget.
I almost forgot.
No, never forget, because promotion is the whole thing. I sit here and I say promotion, and it truly is what we do here. All right. So if you're part of this network, you know what's up. That's the layout I was looking for. Okay. If you're part of the network, you know what's up. You go over there, you hit that button that says notify, so you know when they go live. We'll probably talk to them sometime when they come up with a clear date. And you know the other people in the network. You know Ryan and everybody's gonna be hitting this guy up and saying, "Come on my show." Kevin Davis, Ryan Permison, the people I mentioned earlier, and then you got Dash and Reading. Got Dash Hooper show. There's so many shows, man, that we'll get you out and get you seen in front of a few different audiences on a whole bunch of different platforms.
That would be fantastic, and I'll be there for every one of them if you guys do that. So I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
man. We appreciate people like you that actually make the art and the entertainment that we get to enjoy throughout the years, man. We appreciate what you do, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Ian
I'm glad I
Miller,
could be that guy for you.
yes. Ian Miller as well has a show that he does on the network, and we just got Lulu Bee just brought their show to the network. They'll be coming over here real soon. So yeah, we'll have a lineup for you by the time you're ready to launch. People probably gonna know who you are. You know,
That's fantastic. We need that. The more, the merrier.
what I need to do is I need to get need to grab that link tree thing again. There it is.
I
Put
did
that
put a
over
link
there.
in the private chat. I did drop that link in there. I don't know if it works. But
Oh yeah, I that's where I got this. That's where I pulled
okay,
it up. The link tree I wanted to put over in the Madness Reloaded chat, where all the showrunners are, and let them know Eric is looking for shows. You see how I did that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Just like that. Now everybody in the network that runs a show has your link tree information and knows that you're looking for shows to be on.
I'm always looking for shows. So let's stack them up.
And that's the other thing, you know, every time somebody comes into the network, that little showrunner chat grows as well. And there's more people that I'm exposing, people like you too, every time I drop it in there.
Right.
You know? It keeps growing. The network keeps growing. So, you know, it's what was it somebody told me once? Oh yeah, Brian Polito when I first started doing this, and I was a little discouraged because I'd have press releases written up and nobody would post them, right?
Right. Yeah.
And I was discouraged, and Brian Polito told me, he said, "Pops, I've been doing this for a long time, and when I started doing this again, on my own without, the corporate thing behind me, is like nobody would post anything I was doing either.
Yeah.
He's like, just stick with it." He goes, "Just stick with it." Well,
Yep. You just gotta show up every day. That's all.
Well, 6 years later, and now it's like if I drop a press release, I know the people that will play it. I know the people that will post it. I know where it'll get seen and who will ignore it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah. There's those. Yeah.
Yeah, there are stupid ass sides to the fence in this whole thing now too.
Oh yeah.
So you try to ride it out. I try to make sure everybody knows. Look, I'm not an influencer.
Yeah.
I'm comic book. There's stuff I like. There's stuff I don't like. I'm going to tell you about anything people were willing to bring out here in front of you, and it's your job to decide whether or not you want to go get it.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you, go buy this comic. I am going to ask you to go look at it.
Right.
I am going to ask you to sign up so you'll know when it launches, and then you can check out all the extra stuff that's going to be part of the actual campaign. You can see the interior art, the extra covers. You know what I mean? Maybe by then the card designs are final, or there's different ones there. But the whole thing is to hit that notified button. And then if this looks like something that you're going to like, you'll be in the know when it goes live. That's all.
Oh yeah. And that's like the smallest thing that anybody can do is if they're if they're interested at all, like even remotely, if they could just do that, that would be a bigger help than people would realize if they just hit that notify button. Like I said, you don't have to buy nothing, but at least if you do that, at least even on Kickstarter itself, it'll also bump us up on their other pre-launch list thing too. So then people that are just browsing on Kickstarter that browse in that category will see our thing, and if they think it looks cool, then they'll sign up. So I tell people, I'm like, you don't have to buy nothing, just hit the button, please.
And hey, you never know when it comes out, you might want to buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you didn't hit this button, you're not going to know when it launches.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hit the button.
It takes one brain cell to just move your thumb to just hit that button. That's it.
The funniest thing to me is that there's this thing called a share button on pretty much every platform, right?
Yeah.
There's a repost, there's a share, there's whatever, and it helps these guys so much if you just hit that one button. You don't have to put a quote in there with it. You don't have to comment with it. If you just hit that one button and expose your friends and fans or whatever, your audience or your friend base to this guy's stuff, you just helped him. You increased his reach, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So if you see me share it and then you share it again, now you just took his reach. I increased it. Then you increased it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you got to do is increase everybody's reach. And it's so easy. It's just hitting the share button. Oh, this looks cool. I'm going to share this to my friends. There might be somebody there that likes it.
Yeah. I agree 100% with that.
And everybody's like, oh, that's just like asking people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. No, it ain't. I'm promoting these people on that YouTube channel.
But even if that were true, it's like, well, who cares? It's not like, you ain't spending any money on it. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
we
if
hope
you tell somebody, hey, go subscribe to my channel, it's like, well, it doesn't cost you nothing.
My thing is, I hope it exposes you. I hope by you hitting the share button, you being anybody, hit the share button on any campaign, and it exposes it to somebody who actually wants to buy it.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's that easy, guys. If hitting that share button exposes it to one person that wants to help this dude out by buying his book, that's the idea.
Whoop, whoop.
exposure, extend the reach, help these guys out. They're indies. They don't have Marvel and DC and a big old recognizable brand plastered all over the cover of their book.
That's
Right?
true. That is true.
There's no
And we don't have the
brand
money either that they have.
right. That's what I'm saying. There's no brand recognition selling this comic. It needs the help of comic fans and other comic creators. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we do. We promote each other. That's where true indie comes from, man. Back in the day, indie creators really were more willing to work together
Oh
than they
yeah.
are now. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Now it's there's like different like clicks and stuff. It's kind of weird.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Right down the
I
post,
graduated high school. I'm not into that stuff.
Well,
That's not
you see,
cool. You know?
I'm just trying to help. Look, I'm just trying to help people sell books. And the
Yeah.
easiest way for me to do that is put them on the screen where people might see it. And then the next easiest way is like obviously the social media, sharing stuff out. I built a whole Facebook group where people can promote their stuff. You know,
Yeah.
there's 3,000 comic fans or creators in that group. It's curated.
Right.
I don't just let anybody join the group. And if you don't have some comic stuff in your profile, you probably ain't gonna be in the madness. You got to show us who
Right.
you love, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And then we know. Okay, I go to your profile and you got some kind of all your wedding pictures and shit, and then there's Iron Man. Oh yeah, he's a comic fan. You're in, right? Then you're in.
Yeah.
But if I go there and it's nothing but digital this and bullshit that, and there's no comic nothing, yeah, I'm probably not gonna hit that. I'm probably not gonna hit that button and invite you in because I can already see the spam coming.
Right, exactly.
Right?
I get you. Yeah. Yeah.
I curate that group. There's 3,100 comic fans or creators there. So by all means, man, go there, post your stuff, make sure people know what you're doing, who you are. We're gonna pass you around like a fatty, Eric. I'm telling you.
Always to the left, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I do have one final question on my end, but before we get to that, there's
Well, see,
always this.
Carrie's about to freak out. What's the
What?
character in the purple and gold costume? Is that Stardust?
No, that's the
Oh.
Meteora.
Which
No,
character
no,
are you
no.
talking about?
The man in the
dude?
purple and gold costume that was fighting Captain Saturn.
That is Stargate.
That one.
Yeah, Stargate.
Stargate.
Mhm.
There you go, Carrie.
Okay. Well, earlier
It's
she said
freaking out,
purple.
man.
So I just thought she was still talking about that one. But there you go. Go check this stuff out. Hit that notify button. Do all the things that we love for you to do. Be part of what we're doing, promoting indie comics, helping people get seen, helping people sell their books, exposing them to places like Pilled where they can have more fun than they do other places. Because, yeah, we promote them too, right? Because we have more fun there.
Yeah.
Go check it out, guys. Go check out Pilled.net as well. Madness Entertainment. We're there. We're on Rumble. We're everywhere. Now, Eric, we have
Yes.
I have this thing where sometimes I'll be watching the show, and then after the show is over, a couple days later, you'll see dude getting in social media, and he's like, "Man, I really had a good time over there," but they never really talked about this.
Yeah.
I never want people leaving my show not having talked about everything they wanted to talk about. So if we didn't cover something that you have in your mind that you wanted to make sure people know about, the podium is yours, my friend.
All right. Trying to think. Now you got me on the spot. Now I'm sweating. Who was on here? I think you
I
guys.
never want people to leave thinking that we didn't cover their whole campaign in a way that satisfied them. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I think you guys did a good job. I mean, obviously it's a pre-launch campaign, so it's not, there's not any interiors or any of that stuff to show on there. So I mean,
Right.
there's only so much you could do with that. So I thought that was fine. The only thing I like to mention is maybe the conventions that we're going to be at. I think would
Oh
be
yeah,
good
by all
to,
means, promote,
you know, promote. I want that shirt. Promote. Or in a hat. Also, by the way, this will be available on the campaign. Future Vision Comics, that's the company. Future Vision Comics hat and a T-shirt and an Afterline shirt and Baron Tablo shirt and yada yada yada. So the conventions. The first one we're doing is going to be in 2 weeks. It's Garden State Comic Fest in New Jersey.
Oh yeah,
It's going to be if you know the Turtleback Zoo in West Orange. It's going to be there, which we were there last year, and that was really good. It's a
I got
great
a lot of
location.
friends that go to that.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one, and I think the location's great too, because with the zoo being there, that's a popular zoo. There's a lot of foot traffic, so that's good. So that'll be in 2 weeks, and then the next one we're going to be at Fan Expo Boston. That's in the beginning of August. I think it's August 7th through the 9th. That's a great show. We did that last year, and that was probably like one of the best shows that we have ever done. It's monstrous. This year is going to have a insane amount of guests. I mean, I think Mel Gibson's going to be there. There's like 10 people from Lord of the Rings, like Orlando Bloom and all them. Elijah Wood,
The whole
and there's
fellowship,
other side,
right?
the whole fellowship basically. Yeah. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan and you got like a poster or something, you might as well go and knock them all out in one shot. But might cost you some money. But
Yeah.
and there's other people too. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But a lot of big people. That one, and then after that, we're going to be at Baltimore Comic Con, which we were there last year, and that was a great show too. So that's what we got lined up at least till the end of the years, and then next year it'll be whatever. But so that's where we're going to be.
I'm going to show you how I looked 2 weeks ago.
Oh boy! Nice stand. I like it.
That was us 2 weeks ago, doing the live stream thing. See, we had the big screen up behind us and everything.
Yeah.
People
Where was
by.
this?
This was at Hall of Heroes in Elkhart, Indiana.
Okay.
It's a semi-small show, but I wanted to test our tech and everything. I didn't want to go to a big show and be a big fail, right?
Right. Yeah.
So we tested our tech at a place where we knew previously the Wi-Fi was horrible. We got our own hotspot. We had our own Wi-Fi antenna. We had that thing 15 feet in the air, man.
Were you contacting aliens with that or what?
Well, I mean, we actually had the people there was nobody in the booth next to us. So
Right.
we had their table, and then they brought me a cocktail table from the concession area, and they put that on there. And then I had a tripod that was like another, so high. And we had the antenna all the way up at the top of it. And it was hilarious, man. It was like way up above us, right? And it's still, because like I said, it was a building that we knew was bad. And that's why we wanted to do our first test run there. So right away after the show, we got a better Wi-Fi antenna, for our hotspot gig. We got a better one right away. And I don't think we're ever going to have transmissional issues from a con again. And it wasn't that it was bad. You could hear the audio perfectly. It was just grainy. It was like 340. Yeah. It was like at 340. It was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The screen, the picture wasn't good, but you could hear pretty much everything that was being said. We had a couple people come into the booth for interviews. We had a couple of shows that our regular network weekend shows that we had pre-recorded and let them run on the screen behind me while I was talking to people walking by and telling them what we do. We had a huge stack of flyers, man, and I have like 8 left.
That's great.
I mean, people were interested, and when they seen what we were doing, they stopped and looked, right? And if I like anybody that walked by, if they had a shirt on or something that I had something in this comic box they might want, hey, yo, Star Wars, come here, check this out.
Get your ass over here.
I'm a salesman as well, because once you have a reason for them to come to your table, now you can sell them on the real reason you're here. Because now they're looking at the screen and they're going, what the hell is going on here, right? And then you go into the spiel while you sell them on this comic. right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get them to buy this comic too, and and I
Yeah,
get
I
to
get you.
tell
I
them
get you.
all about
Yeah.
what I'm doing, right? So I have my grandson with me, and I'm teaching him, you know, when you see somebody walking by, they got something, they got a turtle something in their bag or whatever, you know, we got a Turtles comic in this box to sell. Hey, Turtles, come here. Show it to them, because it just doesn't seem like you got dollar bins and you got people that have stuff on the rack that's all slabbed and expensive, but nobody just has some old school stuff that's just raw, in good condition. I mean, real good
Yeah.
condition, but raw, that you can just
Yeah.
buy for a decent price. You don't have to pay a ridiculous slabbed fucking price on it or whatever. I'm trying to draw them over because I want to sell them on the network. But whatever I can get them at this table, whatever I can get them to look at this table, or,
Yeah.
whatever I have that might get them to come stand right in front of me, that's when the real sale starts.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Network. What all this behind me, this screen right here, this is what I want you to focus on while I talk you into maybe buying this book. But I want you to focus on this, what we're really doing, right? So my grandson, who really wanted to meet Kel Mitchell, he goes out walking around and he comes back and his eyes are like this big and he's like, Grandpa, I just fist bumped Kel Mitchell. And I was like, really? You just fist bumped him? You didn't like accost him for an autograph or anything? And he's like, no, we just walked by each other, fist bumped. And I was like, good job, boy. So then throughout the weekend, he fist bumped him like 4 or 5 times, right? He went and sat at his panel. He sat right next to his business manager at his panel, right? He kept being seen, getting where they seen him, right? And then when he was walking by the booth, hey, yo, Kel, he turned around and looked. He saw my grandson, came walking right over.
There you go. That's how you do it.
That's what I mean? Walking right over. He did a short spot in our booth for us. Dude was cool, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but my grandson made that happen.
Yeah, that's smart on his part.
Well, I mean, I don't have time to go hobnob with the celebs.
Right.
I'm running an actual, network, and the shows are going, and we're either live or there's a show running, right? There's, I'm selling the networks. I don't really get to go over there and go, hey, everybody, check out what we do over here.
Yeah.
I did talk to Tara Reid, walked by our booth, and I got to talk to her and told her what we do. And I mean, if you can get them to, if they're cool guests and they go out actually looking around, we'll always be able to draw them in because that TV screen just instantly draws them to what's going on there.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, it's like a billboard.
Yeah, and we had made an ad for the con that we were playing part of the time, where if one of them walked by, them seeing themselves on the screen, we're talking about them because Nem made the ad for the Hall of Heroes Comic-Con that we were playing on social media. That's the thing. We do that for Comic-Cons. We will promote them as well, and if they send us a guest list and let us know what type of ad they want, we make ads for them and play them for a couple months before their show, and just all of it, dude. Anything that we can do to help promote independent filmmakers, all of it. We got a couple of independent films on our Roku channel right now. We're just doing the thing, and we do it for you, for people just like you.
Cool, man. You guys gonna have a trailer for your campaign?
Probably, yeah. Probably when it gets closer to when we settle on a date, then we'll probably have some.
Right. You had one last time?
Yeah, pretty much, except for I think issue 1 of Brand Tumblr. I don't think we had a trailer, but everyone since then we've had a trailer. If you go on our Instagram page and we have a YouTube channel as well, there actually is a pre-launch trailer that you can watch. I mean, like I mentioned before, there's not going to be any kind of interior artwork in that one. It's more of just announcing that we're doing the book, and we got Zachary Marois to do the cover, and there's going to be the trading cards and all that stuff, But yeah, we do have a pre-launch thing, but we will have an actual legitimate trailer once the date is set. Excuse me, and the book's done.
They're notorious for playing trailers.
Oh, well, I should have had one. Damn. If I knew that.
Well, once you have it, you just make sure you let me know, email it to me so I can put it in our studio. So
Okay,
that
yeah.
anybody in the network doing the show can go, oh, that looks cool. I think I'm going to play that trailer right now.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely. When we get it, I'll definitely send it to you.
I don't force them all to play every one, but I let them know, hey man, I loaded something new in your studio, man. Play it once, play it every now and then.
Yeah,
they all know,
yeah.
they all know what's up. They all take care of each other. This
Yeah.
studio's got like 10 or 12 different comic trailers in it right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play a couple when the show's over. You watch.
I love that. That's great.
I do have one final question, and this is my own personal question because I always want to know, what's your favorite album cover art?
Oh,
Because I like to cross music with my freaking art, baby.
I did too.
What is your favorite of all time? Like the comic, the album cover that you bought the cover, not the music. What was it?
Oh, there's a couple, but I mean, the one that I think of like immediately is probably "Somewhere in Time" by Iron Maiden. I just think that album cover is just there's so much going on. It's like great. That's like one of the coolest covers. Like Eddie as the cyborg, and then you just got all this like Blade Runner shit in the background. It's like there's so many Easter eggs. It's great.
I'm gonna have to pull something out of the archives for you right now.
Oh, what we got?
Oh, well, see, I told you, I've mentioned this guy Crom a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Friend of mine named Artex, Edwin Artex Badillo. He does cover art, right?
Yeah.
And we have this anthology that we'd like to do sometime called the Cromniverse.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you like that one?
Seventh Son, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the "Can I Play with Madness" single, isn't it? Right. That's when he's got the spoon in his head. That's "Can I Play with Madness."
Yeah, madness, exactly. We're the madness. You see, that's why
it worked perfect.
That is Crom, though. Crom is he's our mascot. He's our troll, our
That's
internet troll. You know,
I love it.
That was the first drawing of Crom ever. Edwin Badillo did that, and it won the logo contest for the Facebook group, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then little dude just took on a life of his own. I'm not lying. It's like he took on, people have written stories, short stories. Probably 100 different people have drawn their version of him. It's crazy. It's and no, I didn't plan any of that either. You know what I mean? It's like I just came out here promoting people, and things just snowballed downhill so fast on me that 6 years since I started a little Facebook group, I have a Roku network.
Yeah. It's crazy, you know.
Oh man, and it was, when I started doing this, I wasn't thinking. I didn't even know what YouTube was. I was not that guy that was all in my phone. Matter of fact, I didn't own a phone. At least not that kind. Okay. It wasn't until I moved up here and was grandpa daycare where my days kind of became revolved around the internet more. Because what else are you going to do? Daytime, I'm not watching soap operas.
Oh, no, come on.
Daytime, So I started a Facebook group. And basically in the beginning, all we did, Eric, was go, hey, look what I got this week. That was it. People like, look my mail call, look what I got at the comic shop, look what I got. That was what it was all. That was it. That's how it began, right? But we had people like Brian Polito and Greg Horn, people like that joined my group right away when I first started it. And Bill Moss, bunch of indie creators, Mike Baring, all these people that joined my group right away in the beginning. Before we were doing anything promotional, when we were just a fan group, we had those people join our group. It was fun, you know,
Oh yeah.
and it just grew and grew and grew and grew and different ideas. And now, like I said, man, I didn't start out thinking we're going to have a Roku network, but I'm always thinking, what's next?
Yeah. You always got to think about that.
And that's why there's a Roku network, because when I got to YouTube, it was like, okay, this is cool, but we can't do
like,
this.
What do we do with this now? Yeah.
There was stuff we couldn't do, and the restrictions, and it was like, okay, how do we? It's a speed bump. How do we get over it? Right.
Right.
Every time I come up to a speed bump, it's like I'm trying to work around. How am I going to make this so my vision still happens, regardless of what YouTube thinks or what YouTube wants or whatever? Right. It's like my vision.
Yeah.
This is what I'm building. So
right. That's the same thing with the comics. Same way.
Yes. It's your vision. This is my vision, and
it's future vision.
Beautiful, and that's why we promote indie comics, people, guys, because they get it. They get it.
At least I think I get it. I just make it look like I get it. No, I get it.
Well, look at me. You know, this guy runs a network of shows. That's why I got to do the avatar.
Hey, I believe it.
That's why I got to do the avatar and be all clean and everything. Because man, you know, nobody taking me serious. You know?
Yeah, I mean, look at me. Look at.
Yeah, nobody's taking him serious. He looks like
not at all.
Holly Culkin, you know. But yeah, it's mainly it's. I want to have fun. I want people to come to our network, and all the shows are fun shows. There's no crap. There's no drama. There's none of that. No shows based on anything like that. It's all having a good time, playing video games, whatever, RPG game streams. You know, just come out and have fun. That's what.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, we got one guy now. He like creates like figurines and stuff, like. Not like you would think. Like he is doing it by hand, man. It's really cool to watch him do it, man. Alistair, man, it's freaking awesome, dude.
Is he doing like Warhammer figurines or like legitimate
I mean, he's done figures? Like huge, like 2-foot Hulks, and yeah, I mean, it looks fancy, dude. I mean, he's doing Chroms.
He's doing a Chrom right now, but this is his thumbnail for his show.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a great artist too. I mean, he can do it all, man. It's cool.
Alistair Workshop on Rumble, or once a week on our network. He does a show, but I think he does a show like 5 days a week on Rumble. Alistair Workshop, people, go check it out. It's awesome. He's on Pill too. That's all.
Yeah, man. Art comes in so many forms, man, and we like it all. So especially
I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way.
Especially if it's independent, new, fresh, any kind of thing like that. We want it, we love it, we devour it. Just like, passing it to the left, baby.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
And now I'm gonna show you another one of our friends from over there on Pilled, who I mentioned earlier did the trailer for the Ozzy art book, which we published. The Madness. It's a Madness publication. Good stuff, people. Like we had like 30 artists get together, and a whole bunch of them just drew fresh art after Ozzy passed.
Yeah.
Like
that killed me. When he passed, that killed me, man.
Yeah, when they were feeling it, I got them all to draw me something, right?
Yeah.
So this art book is just amazing, right? And our boy over there on Pilled 30-something Media, he's the one that did it wasn't that he was asked to do the trailer. He did this trailer, and I asked him, "Can I use that?" Check this out. This is some good stuff. And for all y'all, later tonight we're gonna be back with Falling Out with Chris Brown on Pilled, because you guys know we still got like 4 more episodes of season 2 to get through. So we'll be over there watching some Fallout on Pilled, because we can do that. See what I'm saying? Everybody can watch.
Yeah, I get you.
We can do that. Eric, thank you so much for coming out. Like I said, I did.
Thank you guys.
Everybody in the network know that you are available to be passed around. You know, bring your own lighter, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Bring your own lighter. These guys steal lighters. Bring your own. You know.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tonight. Don't forget tomorrow morning. Lori Calcaterra will be here Tuesday Morning Brew, 11 a.m. Eastern. Do not miss that show. Just don't. It's a slice and dice episode. She is going to destroy something with something. You want to be there to see this. I'm not going to take her thunder. I don't know what she's announced yet, but she does the show every so often where they take a big piece of fruit and destroy it with some kind of implement.
Like a ninja sword or something, or
yeah, it could be anything, bro. Okay, they do poll. She does a poll on her channel.
Gallagher-esque.
You know,
yeah, with the big mallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does it. I've seen it all, man.
Does
So,
is it like Step Brothers where she has the sword signed by Randy Jackson?
No, one time she actually had this dude that had a prop, axe handle with like a saw blade on it.
Yeah.
And it was a prop from his comic, and he sent it to her so she could use it in her slice and dice.
Oh my god!
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
great.
It's like it gets crazy. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy show on Lori on Tuesday Morning Brew. You guys don't want to miss it. Just saying. We're bringing entertainment, yo. We're bringing it.
Keep
Now,
pumping
I'm
it
gonna
out, Eric. Man, it looks great. Thanks
We
for
will.
coming, man. Come back
Thank you
when
guys for having
before it launches. Come back again. Let's remind everybody.
I
I'll,
just
I'll
want
come
you to
on next
know-
week if you wanted me to. I don't care.
Now, check-
I'll come
check
on
me
every
out.
day.
Eric, listen to
Yeah.
what I'm about to say. We do this thing called launch parties,
Yeah.
where if you pick a time that doesn't step on somebody's actual show in the network,
Yeah.
we'll come out here an hour before you push the button
Okay. All right.
and
Yeah.
highlight the campaign, like the finished product before you hit the launch button. We can
Yeah.
still go through all the art and show people what's available and and talk about it for a while, and then bang, you hit the button as soon as we got a whole bunch of people watching.
Yeah. No, that sounds great. Yeah. I'm down for
We
that.
do that kind of thing. So Court, make sure you get with me when you pick a launch date or when you're talking about it, and let's find you a spot where we can do it live. Do it
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
This is what we do, bro. This is what we do. All right.
I
I'm
love
going to
it.
show a couple ads. One of them is for an upcoming independent film that we are hoping you guys are still donating to. Damn it. Daniel P. Riley and Jarrett Chrisman Rising Tide production of Where Even Shadows Fear to Tread. And
That's a cool title.
Kickstarter is over, but there's still a GoFundMe where you can donate to help them get this film made. Part of it is done. There's still parts, obviously, it costs a little more money in production to get finished. So they're asking for some help to crowdfund the rest of this campaign. But look, I'm going to show you this trailer. And y'all, if anybody remembers the last time we were pimping a movie over here, it was really good. And it's on our Roku channel now. This one will be too. Same guy.
It's good
Jared.
stuff, man. Real good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. So we're going to show you some cool stuff, and then we're going to be out of here. Eric, it was great meeting you, my friend.
It was great meeting you guys too. I had a great time.
Take it easy, brother, man. Yeah.
And
Take care.
For those of you who don't know,
Hey, what's up? This is Kel Mitchell, and you are watching Madness Entertainment Group. Woo!
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're rapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Dr. Mall? Yeah, this is Detective Marcus Fulton with Connection County Sheriff's Department, and I have a case I need your help with.
How many bodies?
2. Both ritual killings, both males, no obvious connection.
Are you a hunter, Mr. Fulton?
As much as I can be.
Good. Because we're about to hunt the most elusive apex predator there is.
Well, then you better get a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Some killers, they want to be found. Some want to be caught. They want to see their own headlines. This man is not interested in any of that. He's on a mission. He's not going to stop. He's not going to make any mistakes.
There's a reason the Res is where it is. Hell, even the local tribes haven't been up there in 200 years. They say even the land is evil.
I don't believe that kind of evil.
Maybe you should.
It's a place to celebrate heroes that have passed. A place to remember great deeds and past battles. And the place where evil now waits to strike. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 2. Crowdfunding on fundmycomic.com.
What is Path of the Pale Rider? Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain, there's no escape. You feel pain, you decompose, you lose your humanity. And by the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So, do you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works? So does everybody else.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.